What up guys, Eric here from Racing Ram Fam, and today we got our package from Roe Racing, our Viper hydraulic kit for our 2004 Dodge Ram SRT10. So we can fit our McLeod twin disc clutch we have chilling on the ground over here, because if you guys saw my last video, I was having a ton of disengagement issues, and it turned out that the SRT10 OEM slave has a way longer throw than the Viper slave. So you have to shim it like crazy. I did not know that. I pulled the tranny like 30 times, blah blah blah. If you guys want to watch that, just check out my last video I posted. But yeah, so today we are going to be installing a Viper hydraulic kit from Roe Racing. Thank you to Roe Racing. Huge shout out for overnighting this at like 3:30 p.m. yesterday and getting it to my door today at about 11. So that was pretty awesome. We have the stock Viper slave right here. We have the push rod, some looks like washers and hardware for install. Then we got install instructions. We got the big shim that goes behind the slave, the adapter plate for the master cylinder. Then in here we have the reservoir, and attached to that we have the master cylinder with the clutch line. And that's about it for this kit. It's pretty bolt-in play, or pretty bolt-in. We still are going to measure that slave cylinder to clutch fingers or forks measurement, so I'll show you guys how to do that, a little bit more technical. Then last time I just talked about doing it. This time I'll actually show you guys how to do it. But yeah, we are going to get right into this install. The first thing we are going to do is install our McLeod clutch back onto the flywheel, and then we're going to put a bell housing on, start measuring stuff, and hopefully get this tranny in and everything good to go so we can go racing this weekend. Because Brainerd this weekend. Alright, so you take your slave cylinder, you're going to need your spacer. The first thing that's going to go on is your 1/4 inch spacer. Throw that guy on right there. We're going to slide this bad boy right on. Just like that. We're going to line up our spacer. Some nice bolts in there. Then we gotta torque that. Check 16 foot-pounds. Click, click. Oops. Click, click. Click, click. Torque to 16 foot-pounds. Now we are going to take our throw-out bearing measurement. So to do this, we're going to have to pop the bleeder open, and then we are going to compress the slave all the way with a straight edge across. So we got a measurement about 2.5 there. We're going to take our 2.5. It's like 2.513, and then whatever was 0.19 inches thick. So that's our that will be the slave to the transmission case measurement. Now we are going to go underneath the truck and do the clutch forks or fingers to the bell housing measurement. Alright, so now that we're under the truck, we're going to take our second measurement, which is the face of the bell housing to one of the clutch fingers. And that measurement we got is 2.696. Alright, so we take our 2.695, 2.695, and we subtract the two. So we have 0.182, which is perfect. So that 0.19 was the thickness of our actual straight edge. It doesn't really matter to minus it because you're going to get the same outcome, because I used it on both sides. I used it to measure the slave and I used it to measure the clutch forks. So it added, but it subtracted itself too. So you can see we got 0.182 after we minused our 0.19 for our thickness, and then with the thickness in the two we got 0.182, and that is perfect because the spec is between 0.100 and 0.250, which is about between 1/8 of an inch and 1/4 of an inch. So we're perfect, we're right in that middle of it. So now we can get to installing our transmission back in the truck. The tranny is back in, and the first thing we are going to do is you take your stock slave over here and you take this guy off, and all you do is actually just turn it left and it pops right off, and then you're going to bring it over here to your Viper slave, and just do the opposite. It just goes on just like that, and you're right tighty, clicks right into place, and you're done with that. And we're just going to hammer these guys out of this. And just like that, take our new bolts. New fancy spacer. Then looking up under the dash, you can see right there, you can see the one 15mm and the second 15mm up there, right there, and right there. And tighten those two, click your clutch fork back into place, disconnect your electrical connector so you can plug the new one in. I have my old clutch position sensor right there, so tighten those up, get that all done under here. Kind of hard to record. To take that off, you just pry the little plastic thing forward or towards the passenger side, and then the lever pulls right off, and that's pretty easy. And then it's just two 15mm under here. Then underneath the car, the line is just as easy as just plugging it in. Just like that. If you're wondering how to remove this, all you have to do is push this in and then push this white clip towards that way. I take a needle nose, and there's a little rim right here. Take the tip of it right here, and then I go like that, and then I pull on the line, and it comes right off, and it works great. Otherwise, you can order the Mopar specialty tool if you want. I never have. We got the reservoir mounted. I'm not very happy with it. It's at a weird angle, and it's really low, but it's still higher than master cylinder, and it should work just fine. We got the truck all buttoned back together. The clutch is sort of bled. It feels pretty stiff, so everyone say a small prayer with me and hopefully this works, because it's Wednesday night and we're going racing tomorrow night. Well, we're leaving from Rainer tomorrow night, and I have no time after work to work on it, so this is the last chance. So everyone just say a good prayer for Venom, the Viper truck, and hope he's fixed. guys, I think the clutch has been slipping a while, because if you guys just saw, I put it in reverse and the truck actually wheel hopped, and it didn't. Usually reversed in this truck, there was nothing, and it wants to stall. So I think that clutch has been slipping for a really long time, and I'm so looking forward to Brainerd. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support. This has been an absolute headache to do this clutch, but it is done, and I hope it is worth it. We will find out this weekend. I am going to post this video, and then you guys probably won't see another video from me for another probably 4 or 5 days, because I will be in Brainerd racing Venom, the Turbo Viper truck, and hopefully he has a clutch that is holding, and he will just rip and tear and everything in between. But he is running like a champ, like usual. I'm pumped, guys. I'm excited. I am very excited. Yeah, she's a little smoky because, again, that turbo was leaking oil in the exhaust. So if it was smoking a tiny bit, that is why. But it is clearing up extremely quick. We got a lot of condensation, but nothing big. But again, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for staying tuned. Please subscribe. Stay tuned to watch Venom hit the quarter mile again. But we will see you guys next time.